Hi everyone. Hello neighbors. I'm inside again. As you can see, it's very cold outside. So I'm feeling kind of tired. So I'm just gonna jump right in. We're gonna go through, we've got several items that are just in our work session tomorrow. So as you all know, if you're interested in hearing those discussions or seeing those presentations, you'll stream or attend the work session meeting at 5 o'clock. And last time I think I told you guys that I was hoping that our sound would be fixed by the next meeting, but I'm being told that it's a new hardware system that we're trying to get delivered, and it's likely not going to be fully set up and activated until the beginning of the new year. So hopefully it will be ready to go for our meeting in January. And in case you guys didn't know this, we don't have a first meeting in January or July. We skip the first meeting in those 2 months because of holidays and things like that. So we'll have our only meeting that third Tuesday in January. So hopefully the whole new system will be set up so if you're streaming from home, you'll be able to hear everything and see everything like you're supposed to be able to do. So anyway, we'll be getting a monthly financial update from our CFO, Chris Pickle. If I remember what she said correctly from the last meeting where she presented on this, we will have gotten some tax revenues since last month that will be incorporated, but as we all know, because we are short about $762,000 of anticipated revenues, those percentages are going to be low the whole fiscal year because we are just not getting them. And in case you missed it, the county commission did vote against a no interest loan to us for a time period of 4 to 10 years. There was an amendment made, and 6 of the county commissioners voted against the amended motion to give us a $350,000 loan that would be paid off over 4 years. So I would like to thank Commissioner David Sharp for championing that, and to Commissioner Highlander, Commissioner Mackey, Commissioner Beck, and Commissioner Chauncey for voting for that loan for us. It would have helped tremendously. So sadly, we won't be seeing that. And that leads me to item number 2, which is a belt tightening strategy presentation by our Director of Admin and Finance, Tracy Perry, who's also our city recorder and our HR person. She wears many, 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 many hats. She'll be talking to us about what some of those adjustments are going to look like, what we're anticipating for the rest of the fiscal year. So if you're interested in that, like I said, make sure that you are streaming the meeting at 5 or attending at 5 during the work session. Item number 3 is an administration and finance departmental update. So we've gotten updates from our public works department, police, fire, and our community development department. We'll be getting this, first part of the fiscal year update from them, and also a court department update. And we did swear in our interim judge, Brian Haas, last Monday. And so he has started serving in that role in the interim while Judge Johnny Houston is still unable to be with us for medical reasons. Item number 5 is an update on change to vape laws. I don't think that's quite the correct word that should have been used there because the documentation that's included in the work session packet is specifically around hemp-derived cannabinoids. So because the state legislature voted to outlaw those starting next year, this is kind of some guidance around what local enforcement of that looks like in the meantime. and then what that's going to look like after June 30 of next year, when it's completely outlawed. I'm still not sure where the state is planning to replace the revenues lost from that, or how we're supporting farmers when we're the agriculture state when they're making those things illegal. But, you know, I'm not a state legislator, so I guess I don't know as much as them. Item 6 is just talking about a date for our annual commission retreat. We do that every year. It's typically held at the end of February, and it helps kind of guide us through the budget process as far as, you know, what departments are looking at to prioritize for the upcoming budget season. So those are open to the public. They're not streamed. They're not live streamed, but they are open to the public. So once that date is announced, we typically hold that meeting at the fire station number 2. We've got a training room there, and it's been very good at accommodating us for that day-long retreat. So if you are interested in that, just, you know, stay tuned for the date. Item 7 on our consent agenda is to accept a donation from Trust for Public Land for a $10,000 grant funds to be used towards the Godsey Ridge Trail system. So Trust for Public Land specifically applied for this grant with LL Bean, and were awarded this grant specifically for our project on the Godsey Ridge Trail system. So very exciting that $10,000, we will get that $10,000 on top of the $403,000 grant that was a non-matching grant that Jeffrey Graby, our Parks and Rec manager, got for us. So we've got a lot of money that is going to be invested in that project, and I'm very excited. Tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. we'll be having a groundbreaking ceremony at the Godsey Ridge Trail system. Well, the future site of the Godsey Ridge Trail system. So that's right behind the swimming pool and across from the Red Bank Community Center. So we'll be there at 4:15 if you want to come out for that. Very exciting. After that, our trail partner, Ptarmigan Trails, is going to get started right away on trail construction, like in the next couple of months, I think. So, and it's expected to be done, I think, by summertime. So very, very, very cool stuff happening. And then the last agenda item is apply for the Arts Education Project Support Grant through the Tennessee Art Commission for an amount of up to $25,000. It's a non-matching grant that the city is applying for to support our active older adults art education program. And they just held their first annual art gala, and if they're awarded these funds, it will help continue supporting teachers to come in, materials, supplies, marketing for events and things, and also for an annual art gala to continue to happen. So cross your fingers that we get that grant. That would be very exciting for our active older adults. And that's it. Those are all the new items and discussion items we have. We do have several agenda items that are unfinished business from our last meeting. We have some ordinances on just, like I said, the appointment of the interim city judge, updating the Red Bank Air Pollution Control Ordinance, fixing the tax rate to what it was supposed to be, what we thought we were voting on. So we've already had a first vote on that, and it passed 5-0. So we're correcting the record, basically. So we are at the right starting place for next year. And then rezoning of 2633 Simpson Avenue from R1 to RTZ. So that'll be the second and final reading for all of those ordinances. So if you do have questions, comments, concerns that you want to share, tomorrow will be the last opportunity for you to do so before we vote on those items. And that's it. I hope just sending out lots of love and peace to lots of families everywhere. Lots of really sad things have happened in the past couple of days. So anyway, sorry. Just sending all of you guys lots of love and peace, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4:15 at the groundbreaking ceremony, and at our meeting at 5 at our work session meeting and regular meeting at 6. And I hope you have a peaceful rest of your night.